Hey, good morning. It's Raven Tactical here, and I'm doing one of my probably first gun review purchases or product review that I bought myself. I have no affiliation with Kel Tec. I bought it out of my own money. I was in the market and looking for a small 22 pistol, semi-automatic, something that held roughly about 15 rounds or so, with a threaded barrel, so that eventually someday when I want to buy a suppressor, that I can put it onto a 22. I had watched 9-hole review do kind of the old Beretta 22 that they used for like assassinations, and they used it for like the Mossad used it for basically air marshals. And I sat there and went, hey, that's a pretty cool thing. Well, you can't buy them anymore. You can't get them in. Even the import ones are hard to get. And you had to go through kind of a lot of steps to find one. So then I started in the market looking for something. And it's not that I want to do assassinations. I just thought a really quiet 22 pistol would be really cool because you can shoot it at night, not make a lot of noise. You can shoot it and, not a lot of recoil. You can train people on it and all that reasons. And it's a good defense weapon too. So I was in the market and I was looking at it. Someone mentioned the p17. So the p17 from Kel Tec, which is this, and I just threw this A2 flash hider on it right now, just because it was simple enough that keeps the threads from getting damaged. And it was cool. Like, I looked at it and I'm like, well, you know what? The price point of basically $200, which is what they were supposed to go for, yeah, you can't really go wrong. You literally get in the box, you get three, you don't get the knife, but you get three 16-round mags and a gun, and it's threaded, and it comes with ambi safety, adjustable rear sight, and obviously it's Kel Tec, so Kel Tec's little crazy features. And if you got a compact little light there, you can put that on there, or a little laser. And it was like, man, for the price point, it's cool. So I started looking for one. Well, that was the fun part, right? Because of the price point of $200, these guns have become kind of really sought after. I called a couple companies, and one, they kind of did the whole like FUD snobbish of like, well, we don't really like Kel Tec because Kel Tec makes garbage. Well, in my opinion, with my experience with Kel Tec, I would say Kel Tec makes very interesting guns. They make things like this. They make the Sub 2000, which I had one, and I would still have it if I didn't want to buy something else. I'd buy a Sub 2000 in a heartbeat again. It's a perfect back gun. Kel Tec is just the company that goes out and makes something that nobody else is. They're unique in that way, and I think it's cool. But because of the price point, people bought these things up like crazy, and I was on Gunbroker and I was looking at the prices on Gunbroker. They were being resold after buying them for $400, and I'm going, well, that's a lot of money. That's kind of way more than I wanted to spend. So I was looking at it, and I found a company. I found my local gun shop, and I called them up, and I said, hey, I was calling the gun shops around. I'm like, you guys got a Kel Tec p17 and stuff? Yeah. So I called them, ran up there, and what the price point was, they had it for $220. And I'm like, done. Here you go. Got it out there. Went and shot this. Very reliable, very cool gun. I have yet to clean it. The only thing that I get every once in a while is it failures to, I wouldn't say it just, sometimes it sticks on loading, and it's real simple. You just push in the back. It's kind of like that forward assist, right? And I know it's because I haven't cleaned it. So, and I had probably shot 500-600 rounds through this thing, and it's on me. So I would say Kel Tec's awesome with this. It's got a floor plate so that you could probably put optics ready on it. So you could put a little red dot on it if you want to, and make it into kind of a cool gun. I really personally think that the ambi safety mags, the safety is really simple. It's ambi, and it's also got ambi mag release on this thing. A couple things to go over it, like statistic wise or facts, I guess. It's 14 ounces. It's an incredibly light gun. Ambi safety, like I said, fiber sight, optics ready. It's got a less than slightly 4-inch barrel. The trigger's about 3 pounds. This is unloaded, and yeah. Oh, it's got a mag safety in it too. So that is kind of a nice feature if you have kids. So, I mean, it's the same thing. Again, I'm so used to Glock with that. So yeah, it's got basically a trigger disconnect when the safety's on, and with the safety off, you got a slight pull, and it's there. Let's do it one more time. There's a little bit of take up here. You hit the wall, and it's right there. It's actually a very nice trigger. I would say it's pretty smooth. When I initially started shooting this, I was shooting probably close to, I would say, between 60 yards out, hitting kind of a steel target that was probably 30 inches wide by about 30 inches, like square, just getting used to it. So overall, I would say this is probably the coolest gun you can find for the price point and for what you need it for. I use this a lot for when I do basically predator traps. We do live traps. So then you go around and you got to basically execute it in the trap. So cool. It's really easy to eliminate the animal. No big deal. Plus it holds 16 rounds plus the 1. So you get the 17. I don't know. I think overall, if you can find it, I wouldn't pay $400 for one unless you really want to. But if you can find one in the $250 range, these are a perfect gun, and I would snag it up. Pretty damn accurate too. So that is my review for the p17. It's Raven Tactical out.